Hey guys, it's Rafi, playing a 10-minute chess game here on chess.com. And we have an exciting Caro Kann game where we have the advanced variation where I play this line with c5. And here I believe the most principled approach to this would be knight c6. And he protects that pawn on e5. Okay. Do we want to get the bishop out, then play e6, or do I want to just play e6 right away is the question now. Bishop out, a3, e6, b4 might be kind of interesting. So in view of that, let's go ahead and punish this. He wants to go ahead and can hold on to this pawn. That's interesting. Okay, so check. Could be queen d2 or something. Okay, so if this is the case, then if he wants to kind of hold on to all these pawns, there's got to be something that he has to give up here. In fact, I can just play d4 right now, and he can't take because he's losing a piece. So I think we should just be able to play this and grab the pawn right away with bishop takes. So he goes after our pawn, which is interesting. He's definitely going to try to win this pawn at some point soon here. So that's definitely something to consider here. If there's any check or anything that I can make work, maybe queen b6, or should I just play knight e7? Probably knight e7 is principled here. Preparing to play knight f5 to defend the pawn as well if needed. So he plays bishop f3, d3, probably trying to stop me from being able to get my knight to f5. I am a little bit concerned about castling right away if there's any sort of tricks with bishop h7, king takes, knight g5, king g8, queen h5. I don't know. Maybe waiting one more move with queen b6 might be one idea to here before castling. Just want to wait and make sure that he castles first. And that way, even if he does go for this sacrifice idea, it won't be as devastating. Yeah, I don't know if this was the best idea with playing queen b6 because I just realized now he can play knight. Oh, well, he can just castle as well. It's a useful move. And here I think I will castle because I don't think that bishop idea works in this position anymore. So if I take the pawn on b2 now, am I being too greedy? Knight c4, knight's going to pop into here. Probably so. Probably I'm being a little too greedy. But let's take it anyway, just to go ahead and let's see how he defends. Ooh, this is scary actually, because now my queen doesn't look like it has that many squares after queen c3. I was going to go to c3, but there's also queen b4. Rook here, then here. I guess this is the only kind of way to defend. I wonder if he can trap the queen with bishop b1. Oh, there's some really interesting stuff coming now. It's getting really messy really fast. Knight d5 looks really interesting because after bishop e1 I can play at least knight c3 there. And if rook b1 then I can take this pawn. So let's go ahead and get our knight to this square. A3 might have been a little bit stronger than what he played with A4 because I can't take this pawn. So he's threatening this check. Do I need to worry about it? Can I let him take that? But then king h8, then queen comes in. May not be that fun, actually. So let's go ahead and protect. He wants to definitely sink a knight into this square now. No doubt about it. Knight here, bishop takes, pawn takes, king moves. My bishop is also under attack here. That's another thing to take into consideration. Definitely trading pieces should help me in this position. So let's go ahead and just try to liquidate some things here. Let's just try to kind of simplify the tactics by getting rid of some pieces at this point in the game. There's just too many things going on, too many pieces, and yeah, and I'm cramped. I'm up a pawn, but he's definitely got a lot of solid counterplay for the pawn. There's no doubt about that. He doesn't even... That's interesting. Gives me a rook sack, which I think I will just accept this one. Ooh, that's... Did I just miss this trap of my queen? Did I just get my queen trapped? Oof, that's not good. How could I have missed this move? That's unfortunate. Let's see if there's any way that I can survive this. Knight d2, bishop d2 just doesn't do anything for me. Can I take a couple of pieces for it or something? I got a rook. I can take the bishop. Bring this knight back. He takes, I take with the bishop. Interesting stuff here. Yeah, looks like I gotta just come back with my knight. I don't see anything better here, unfortunately. So now my bishop is hanging. So pretty much this is forced. Leave. He lets me get this knight also now, so that's interesting. He could have grabbed a pawn, I think, there. But I'm going to continue kind of simplifying this situation as much as possible here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just get this nice strong bishop to situated here. So materially we're technically even right now, but my pieces are all super cramped and I don't have any way to get him out, and he's threatening some deadly checks here. So these are the problems that I'm facing. Let's go ahead and get out of the way of this queen and stuff for a second. If I can somehow consolidate and get my pieces to some good squares, I may have some chances here. But yeah, it'll certainly take a lot of work. So maybe here or something with the idea of bishop a6, trading off a bishop also. What is he trying to do here? He wants to check. If I take, he wants to mate me. Okay. I got it. I got it. Oof, I should have played the rook over so I can... I'm in a lot of trouble, and I have no time. Should have played f5, I think, earlier. This is tough. Tough game. Oh, wait, it's not a check after knight f6. So, I can play bishop here, because if knight f6, I'll just take the bishop. I think. Gotta very quickly get rid of some pieces here. Get my knight involved in this as well. Go to f5 maybe or something. He's coming in fast. Maybe I can get some counterplay going here on this side of the board. Unfortunately, I've only got a minute left. Trying desperately to create some tactics here. And am I able to do anything here? Just check. Oof, no. Dang it. Come on. Something, anything. Let's get this rook into the game. No clue what's happening here anymore. It's craziness. I got 11 seconds. Dang it. Just didn't have enough time. I mean, clearly winning, but dang it. Just no time. That was tough. I should have played a little bit faster in that sequence. It was just so complicated. I just could not figure out like what to do. It was just too much going on. Any case, let's look at it. All right, so e4, c6, d4, d5. This is all standard opening stuff. The idea is to try to avoid the main lines of the Caro Kann with bishop f5 because it runs into these g4 type of quick king side attacks, which I've lost many games in those lines. So I just basically try to avoid those kind of situations now. So I play this way at c5, which doesn't give the white the chance to attack on the king side there. So this is all Normal moves. E6. Knight h6 is interesting idea. Knight h6 here with knight f5 to follow, I would imagine, is the idea. Knight h6 again with f5 idea. Interesting. I guess knight h6 makes sense because they would have gone to g4, hit the bishop as well as a possibility. Queen b6, computer does not like much. Knight d5 is best. Interesting. Immediately hopping into this e3 square. That would, yeah, that's definitely a good idea. Can totally see why. Okay, so now computer likes bishop h7. Let's just see the combination. Let's see what happens if I take knight g5. If I play king g8, I guess he's checkmating me, huh? Yeah, this is good winning stuff right here. I guess I don't have any way to really stop this. Yeah, that's mate, so I gotta play something like this. Ooh, there's just, yeah, it's over. Oh, no, no, no. Maybe it's not the best move. Queen f7, check. King here. Interesting. And then just knight d2, simply just leaving this as it is and then just getting the other pieces involved. I definitely didn't consider this as strongly in the game. I thought that I could escape this idea. He went for this, but maybe not. Maybe he had a strong idea here. Okay, what is going on with this? Let's refresh the page. Okay, so bishop checks, king check, king g6, and queen g4. Knight f5, queen h3. Oh, this is definitely good for white, for sure. A lot of attacking chances for that bishop. A lot of pieces pointing to him. So glad I didn't. He didn't see that. And I'm not happy that I didn't deeply calculate the sacrifice, that Greek gift idea sacrifice here. So again, he could have done it, but he didn't. He's got a pretty big advantage here, as a matter of fact. Knight d5, knight g5 is a mistake. I played h6, knight e4, knight e3, queen moves, and that's a blunder because of the bishop move, I'm sure. Well, that's not the right idea. Interesting, c3. Ooh, wow. c3, if I take it, if I don't take it, my queen's trapped, and if I take it, then he takes the bishop with his bishop, and then he gets my rook also at the end. And then my knight on f1 is pretty much gone too, so that's what it was. Okay, so he missed that. Glad he missed it. And played this, which I thought was just as devastating, but turns out that I was able to kind of come out of some of this. I could have even played queen takes c4 here. Queen c4, king f. Ooh. Wow, I didn't even calculate this idea. Queen c4, bishop c4, d3. Check. Picks up the queen. Wow, I missed that completely. Bishop b4 is a great move. What's so great about it? That's anybody would take the queen here. Don't get it. Why it's that great? But okay. And I went and exchanged some pieces off because he had so much going for himself. Queen a6. Here I felt pretty good about my position. I didn't feel terribly lost or anything, but it was pretty bad. So that's his mistake. The natural looking rook e3, f3. Knight f5 is also a mistake. g4 was better. Oh, I mean not g4, sorry. I meant to say b5 is what computer likes here. So knight f5. Felt okay here. I mean, I didn't feel like I was winning by any means. I definitely felt like I was certainly much worse, but I thought maybe I could generate some play with my two rooks, which I did. g4 is a good move. Okay. Knight e3. Rook h3 is a blunder. And after this, the game is pretty much even accordingly. So this move is pretty good because now his king is kind of in a weird situation where I have a lot of checks coming at him. Wow, here I'm 56 seconds to 7 minutes and 25. That's crazy. Was this a 10-0? I hope it was. It looked like he had increment or something. So check. This is a mistake. What should I have done instead? Bishop e1, knight f2, queen, bishop e1, knight f2, rook f2. Interesting stuff. Check. Here he could have taken my knight actually. And I thought after that I'm toasted because then my rook drops also after that, but he missed it. Played back here again. And I got my other rook involved. Check. Played this check, trying to at least stop his immediate checkmate attacks. Then I got this other rook into the game as well. And then check. This is a great move, computer says. Excuse me. And now I came here, the idea of getting the queen next. And here I'm completely winning. But I have 4 seconds to his 6 minutes and 40 seconds. That's crazy. Here, all I had to do was just put the rook behind the pass pawn, and that's it. But somehow I let myself get so behind in time that it's just unfortunate. So anyway, takeaway from here is obviously number one, time management, regardless of how much it may be tempting to figure out all the solutions. I mean, we just have to get better and better at calculating in a shorter amount of time. Second thing is just just overall play was could have been better, more accurate, and most importantly, I think my time situation was bad, and I didn't calculate h7 properly. So the excuse me. So the need to calculate deeply and to quickly analyze and figure out the true nature of a position, I think, is important. And I didn't look at bishop h7 that deeply. And then I also obviously missed a pretty simple queen trap when he played bishop e1. So really paying attention to queen traps and getting my queen into awkward positions, just wasn't paying that much attention. So I don't think that I'm too mad at myself for taking the pawn on b2, but I definitely think that I should have better calculated how my queen was going to come out of all that situation on the queen side. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well, and I hope to catch you guys in my next video. Leave in the comments what you guys think about this one.